I've always had a fascination with languages, but English, in particular, was the one I cherished the most. It wasn't just about speaking it, but mastering the art of conversation like a native. One sunny afternoon, I found myself sitting at a quaint cafe in a bustling part of the city. I had been practicing my English for months, eager to test it out with native speakers. As luck would have it, a group of tourists walked in. Their accents unmistakable. They were from the UK. I took a deep breath. It was time. My heart raced as I approached them with a friendly hello. "Do you mind if I join you? I'm practicing my English." To my relief, they smiled and welcomed me. The conversation began slowly, and at first, I could feel the nervousness tinging my words. But as they spoke, I started to relax. I mirrored their accents, trying to sound as natural as possible. "You speak really well," one of them said, surprised. I smiled and thanked him, explaining how much I had been practicing and my love for the language. As we continued talking about their travels and my experiences, I noticed that other people in the cafe had started paying attention. It wasn't every day they saw someone speaking English so fluently around here. A couple seated nearby exchanged glances, intrigued by the seamless flow of our conversation. I could tell they were listening, and it boosted my confidence even more. The tourists seemed impressed. "You sound just like one of us," another remarked, and I could feel a surge of pride. I had worked so hard for this moment. As we laughed and shared stories, I realized I had almost forgotten my initial fear. The rhythm of English felt natural, and I barely had to think before speaking. More people were starting to notice now. Some pretended not to listen, while others openly glanced in our direction. I could feel their curiosity. One of the waiters came by to refill our drinks. He lingered for a second longer than usual, clearly trying to catch a bit of our conversation. It felt strange but empowering. A young couple sitting at the window whispered to each other and gave me a thumbs up when I caught their gaze. I returned the gesture, feeling more confident than ever. The group of tourists asked me for recommendations on places to visit in the city. I was more than happy to help, offering tips while maintaining that polished English accent. As our conversation drew to a close, one of the tourists said, "It's been great chatting with you. I didn't expect to meet someone so fluent here. You've really got a gift." The compliment stayed with me as they waved goodbye and left the cafe. I sat back down, glancing around. The attention from the surrounding tables had not gone unnoticed. A man from the next table leaned over and said, "Your English is amazing. I've never heard anyone around here speak it so well." I smiled and thanked him, feeling a sense of accomplishment. It wasn't just about speaking English anymore. It was about being noticed, being understood, and having a voice that resonated with people.